Hi there, Alexa Campbell here, and today I want to talk a little bit about how to utilize following up to help continue your momentum from last month and really just power through and continue kicking butt in your business this month. So for me, following up is a huge part of my business. I actually do probably 3 to 4 times more follow-ups than anything else that I do. And that includes, new conversations that are started, inviting people to my challenge groups, all of that. I do far more follow-ups because I found that by just continuously checking back with people and making sure that they know that you're thinking about them and that you are still interested in helping them reach their goals, I find that that is the most successful way to continue to drive your business forward and to continue to help other people change their lives. So I really make sure that I follow up with people at least 3 to 4 times. The first time I just check back in with people and just see how they're doing, let them know that I know that they were interested in joining a challenge with me, and I am there to help them and get them set up if they're ready to get started. The second time I follow up with them, I kind of add a little bit of urgency and sometimes a deadline to it. So I'll say, hey, I know we chatted about you joining my challenge group. There's only 2 spots left and registration is closing tomorrow. I would love to make sure that you get your spot saved. What do you think? Are you in? I make sure that I'm really straightforward to the point. Like I said, adding the urgency and the deadline, because that really will help them, make that decision and let you know whether they're in or whether they're out. And I also, for my last message, will just kind of let them know that no matter what, if now's not the right time, if they're not ready yet, I'm here to help them no matter what. So I let them know, hey, I'm just checking back with you one more time. I know that we chatted about you joining a group of mine, and it looks like now isn't the best timing, and that's totally okay. I want you to be completely ready when you want to get started on your goals. So just know that I run a new group every month, and I would love to help you whenever you're ready to get started. How about I check back with you next month when my next group starts, and we can see if that's a better time for you. And so I just let them know that I understand if it's not okay, if now isn't the right time. Sometimes things happen, maybe the money's not there, maybe things are happening in their life. You never know what people are doing, but you can't count people out when they tell you no the first time. I actually said no to my coach 3 times before I joined my first challenge group. So you never know when people are going to be ready. So just always let them know that you're there to help. Your door is always open. And no matter what, keep them on your follow-up list. So these messages, I usually space them about a week apart. You could do your own thing and do maybe 3 to 4 days apart. It really depends. But I do a week apart. And I follow up with them each time if they don't respond to me. And if on that last message they don't get back to me, I will put them, make sure they're still on my follow-up list, and I will put a follow-up date for a month out so that I know that next month I can check back in and just see how their goals are doing, see how their progress is going, and see if they're finally ready to get going and to get started in a group. So I really think that by utilizing this follow-up system and by really just making sure that you're consistent with following up and you don't drop the ball on that, you can really see huge things happen in your business. I tell this to my team all the time that no follow-up equals no business. And it's true, because if you're not doing that, you're leaving potential challengers behind. You can't just assume that because people tell you no the first time that means they're never going to be ready, because they are at some point. And that's why it's really important to follow up with them and never forget about them, and to make sure that you're being consistent with that, because you will see big things happen with your business if you're consistent with following up. Thanks so much, and hope this was helpful, and let's continue to change some lives. Thanks, guys.